So show me the videos, girl, to it.
Oh, and a coward. Both scared of dying or getting hurt. But it's what the hero does that makes him a hero. It's what the other guy doesn't do that makes him a coward.
We all need something to distract us from complexity, from the reality. No one wants to think about where that came from. No one wants to think about the struggle that it takes to become somebody, to get out of the sea of pain that we all have to get out of.
You know, he
I feel like
needs you.
everybody does find it like some type of void to feel that when they feel like they going through a lot, or like, it's a lot of difficulties. They just try and find something that'll help them through that.
You know, he's making an impossible choice. He just doesn't want to live in pain.
Life is pain. I wake up every morning, I'm in pain. I go to work in pain. You know how many times I wanted to just give up? How many times I've thought about ending it?
I don't know about you, but I am getting sick and tired of running from creditors.
You know what I'm sick and tired of, Harry? I'm sick and tired of having to eke my way through life. Sick and tired of being a nobody. But most of all, I'm sick and tired of having nobody.
Damn, bro. Everything. Being nobody and having nobody. Because it's always like that little thing where like you feel like if you're around people, you still are nobody. But just being a nobody mentally and physically, I don't know, man. I feel like that's like you'll never really fit in at that point. Like if you feel like I feel like being alone is a mindset though. Like if you feel like you're alone no matter what, you never will be like fully with somebody. You always feel alone.
Everything begins with choice.
No, wrong. Choice is an illusion created between those with power and those without.
You know, my father used to say, whatever you do it 100%. When you work, work. When you laugh, laugh. When you eat like it's your last meal.
There are moments in life, moments when you know you've crossed a bridge, your old life is over. Van Loon was my bridge. I finally had my shot.
You know, the ancient Egyptians had a beautiful belief about death. When their souls got to the entrance to heaven, the gods asked them 2 questions. Their answers determined whether they were admitted or not.
Okay. I'll bite.
Have you found joy in your life? Answer the question.
Yes.
Has your life brought joy to others? I'm asking you.
What will you do?
Rebuild it.
I think God will really care more if bringing joy to others than yours.
Just the way it was, brick for brick.
That's what you're made for.
If that's what you're thinking, I mean, you probably...
The way it was. Rebuild it. Just the way it was, brick for brick.
If that's what you're thinking, I mean, you probably should. I mean, if you can wake up, you should. Because, someday, you won't be able to. So just, but it's easy. Just...
I got people that just didn't want to wake up one day, and just when that day comes where they have no other choice, they will regret it.
It was just like Sonny said it would be. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
You ever feel like you fucked up somewhere a long time ago? You're living the wrong life, like a bad version of...
That's crazy to think about too. Like if you pick different paths in your life, how your life would have ended. I always think of that too.
The life you're supposed to have.
That's why it's just so hard to like pick decisions sometimes. It's like, is this really the decision for you or is it not? That's why I feel like I would rather just wait and let God do it rather than sit there and pick a decision and that be the wrong decision and then it take me even longer to get to the decision I'm supposed to make. You feel me?
Come on, man, you're fine. I used to think that I was gonna be someone that like people cared about. Like maybe do something important. Fuck, man.
I'm gonna miss you when you go.
I'll miss you too, Ron. But you're wrong if you think that the joy of life comes principally from human relationships. God's placed it all around us. It's in everything, in anything we can experience. People just need to change the way they look at those things.
It's like you come onto this planet
life is a perspective, bro. So however you look at life is
with a crayon box. Now you may get the 8-pack, you may get the 16-pack, but it's all in what you do with the crayons, the colors that you're given. And don't worry about drawing within the lines or coloring outside the lines. I say color outside the lines, you know what I mean? Color right off the page. Don't box me in.
Everybody gets one chance to do something great.
So what you do with it?
Most people never take the chance, either because they're too scared or they don't recognize it when it spits on their shoes. This is your big chance. You shouldn't let it go by.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
If you had as much time as I have on that clock,
What would you do?
what would you do with it?
Damn, bro. What would you do with that clock, man?
I'd stop watching it.
Okay, there you go. That's what you gotta do instead of fall under pressure, y'all.
I can tell you one thing. If I had all that time, I sure as hell wouldn't waste it.
You are not ready.
I know.
Like everyone else, you want to learn the way to win, but never to accept the way to lose. To accept defeat, to learn to die is to be liberated from it. So when tomorrow comes, you must free your ambitious mind and learn the art of dying.
It might be true that there are 6 billion people in the world and counting. Nevertheless, what you do makes a difference. It makes a difference, first of all, in material terms, makes a difference to other people, and it sets an
You
example.
gotta make a difference, man. That's why you gotta be different. Like if you think about it like this, if there's 6 billion people in the world and you're different than every single of those 6 billion people, you have to contribute in some way. You feel me? So it's like, as long as you stay yourself, you'll always be what someone else isn't. You feel me? That's what you gotta think of it like, man.
And in short, I think the message here is that we should never simply write ourselves off and see ourselves as the victim of various forces. It's always our decision who we are.
The lesson I want you to learn is it doesn't matter what you look like. You can be tall or short, or fat or thin, or ugly, or handsome, like your father. You can be black or yellow or white. It doesn't matter. What does matter is the size of your heart and the strength of your character.
Okay,
You do
Frankenstein.
not fear
Okay. I feel you.
You think this makes you strong? It makes you weak.
Why?
How can you move faster than possible, fight longer than possible, without the most powerful impulse of the spirit, the fear of death?
I do fear death. I fear dying in here while my city burns. There's no one there to save us.
Then make the climb.
You have the sight now, Neo. You are looking at the world without time.
Then why can't I see what happens to her?
We can never see past the choices we don't understand.
Are you saying I have to choose whether Trinity lives or dies?
No. You've already made the choice. Now you have to understand it.
I had a friend once who told me that the worst mistake that you can make is to think that you are alive, when really you're asleep in life's waiting room.
I like it when you talk.
I feel like that you're sleeping life's rain.
You know, sometimes all you need is 20 seconds.
20
insane
seconds.
courage. Just literally 20
Yeah, I think I heard that
seconds.
too. I think I
of
heard
just
that video too on TikTok. It was like 20 seconds could change your life, man.
embarrassing bravery.
Give you all for 20 seconds, you never know what can happen.
And I promise you, something great will come of it.
It could change your life.
Availability. That's what he always said. Availability. That's right. Listen to me. I can live anywhere I want to. You know why I live in this neighborhood? Availability. I want to stay close to everything. Because being on the spot, I can see trouble immediately. Trouble is like a cancer. You gotta get it early. If you don't get it early, it gets too big, then it kills you. That's why you gotta cut it out.
Peter, these are the years when a man changes into the man he's going to become the rest of his life. Just be careful who you change into.
Louis, a moment of pain is worth a lifetime of glory. Remember that.
Everything is more complicated than you think. You
Do
only
a
see
couple more moments of pain, and you never know where you're.
tenth of what is true. There are a million little strings attached to every choice you make. You can destroy your life every time you choose. But maybe you won't know for 20 years. And you may never, ever trace it to its source. And you only get one chance to play it out. Just try and figure out your own divorce.
I don't know, man, but I just feel like if you do pick different like decisions in life, just make sure you think of the possible outcomes. And when you see the couple red flags or a couple like situations where you shouldn't be in that situation, you gotta act on it, bro. Because you can't allow yourself to get through that wrong way so many times, man. It's only so far you can go with that.
They understand. The foster parents, everybody understands for a while. And then they want the angry little kid to do something he knows he can't do. Move on. So after a while, they stop understanding. They send the angry kid to a boys' home. I figured it out too late. You gotta learn to hide the anger. Practice smiling in the mirror. It's like putting on a mask.
It's just crazy how people really have to practice doing that. Like, we live in a world where people would rather practice smiling than even tell people how they really feel. And then that's what just leads up to impulsive decisions and what's that thing called? When you get mad and you just act on it immediately. That's stuff too, man.
To all who live to see such times, but that is not for them to decide. All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us.
So what you gonna do?
You know, hope is a mistake. If you can't fix what's broken, you'll go insane.
Society, you know, society. Because, you know what I don't understand? I don't understand why every fucking person is so bad to each other so fucking often. It doesn't make sense to me. Judgment, control, all that, the whole spectrum. Like, just...
What people we talking about?
You know, parents, hypocrites, politicians, pricks.
Causality. There is no escape from it.
I don't know. I thought this is how the world is gonna be, though, man. Everybody's gonna always have certain feelings towards somebody, bro. Whether it's, you know, their age, like, there's always gonna be something, man, in this world.
Taste to it. Our only hope, our only peace is to understand it, to understand the why. Why is what separates us from them. You from me. Why is the only real source of power. Without it, you are powerless. And this is how you come to me. Without why, without power. Another link in the chain.
It should not be denied that being footloose has always exhilarated us. It is associated in our minds with escape from history and oppression and law and irksome obligations. With absolute freedom, the road has always led west.
I never cared who you were. And you were right. Shouldn't the people know the hero who saved them? Hero can be anyone, even a man doing something as simple and reassuring as putting a coat around a young boy's shoulders to let him know the world hadn't ended.
And what if,
Hero can be anybody, though.
to spare you pain, I burnt that letter?
How dare you use Rachel to try to stop me?
I am using the truth, Master Wayne. Maybe it's time we all stop trying to outsmart the truth and let it have its day. There's so much to
There's still many people like try their best to like escape the truth, bro.
If you try to remember, you will lose. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. Put it into a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or creep or drip
I thought they make like movies like this somewhere.
Ash.
Like it's deep.
Be water, my friend.
You know, from what you told me about your family, your mother and your dad, and I know you got your problems with the church too, but there's some kind of bigger thing we can all appreciate. And it sounds like you don't mind calling it God. But when you forgive, you love. And when you love, God's light shines on you.
This is impossible. No, this is crazy. People do it every day. They talk to themselves.
I mean,
they
no matter what you go through, you gotta love.
as they'd like to be. They don't have the courage you have to just run with it.
It's the slow knife, the knife that takes its time, the knife
that waits years without forgetting, then slips quietly between the bones. That's the knife that cuts deepest.
You think you do, but you do not. You are here because you were sent here. You were told to come here, and then you obeyed.
The one that's the most quiet.
It is, of course, the way of all things. You see, there is only one constant, one universal. It is the only real truth: causality, action, reaction, cause, and effect.
Words and language. No matter what anybody tells you, words and ideas can change the world.
I also know how important it is in life not necessarily to be strong, but to feel strong. To measure yourself at least once. To find yourself at least once in the most ancient of human conditions, facing the blind, deaf stone alone, with
So
nothing
it's not
to
about
help
being
you.
strong, it's about having that mental awareness of being strong no matter what it is. Okay. That's interesting. Like
Put your hands in your own head.
Let me ask you something. If the rule you followed,
because nothing could be stronger than you.
Roger,
You're already strong.
Of what use was the rule?
Pressure changes everything.
I feel like power that you look at.
Some people, you squeeze them, they focus. Others fold. Can you summon your talent at will?
Under pressure.
Can you deliver on a deadline? Can you sleep at night?
But you don't know what it is.
That doesn't matter. You do. You will find little joy in your command, but with luck, you will find the strength to do what needs to be done. Kill the boy, Jon Snow. Winter is almost upon us. Kill the boy. And let the man be born.
I suppose we are both disappointments. I suppose we are.
Humans are odd. They think order and chaos are somehow opposites and try to control what won't be. But there is grace in their failings. I think you missed that.
They're doomed.
But a thing isn't beautiful because it lasts. It's a privilege to be among them.
You're unbearably naive. One baby.
And now you can reflect it back on me, and you can lock me up in your penitentiary, and you can say that your world's better. The prison's a frame of thought. We're all our own prisons. We're each our own wardens. We do our own time.
We're our own prisons. We do our own time.
Prison's in your mind. Can't you see?
That's fact. That's lucky facts. So like, we really are all in our own prison, man.
I'm free.
We're all in a cycle where we can't get out of, man.
You don't look so free to me, Charlie.
You don't look free to me.
Because he's still in that same prison mentally, too. Go to jail, see the people in jail every day, eat them their lunch, go home, be with your family, go back to jail. Like, every single, like, you damn, I feel like if you're a police officer, you damn near in jail, too. You feel me? Because you damn near do the same thing they do. Only thing that's different is they get freedom. Or you get freedom, they don't. But other than that, besides freedom, y'all damn near in the same boat.
You look like a composite of what someone told you you are. You live for other people's opinion. You got pain on your face, and you wonder if you look okay.
They be going through shit too.
Those who cling to...
Honestly, like there might be police officers going through worse mentally than the people in prison.
Death.
Because the people in prison know they're gonna have to be there. The police, they have to be there for the job. So if they lose their job, they're gonna be in that same cycle again too. No money. Then they're gonna be begging them for me work. I settle for something less just so they can someone pay
those
bills.
who cling to life die.
Your anger gives you great power.
What was that thing like?
But if you let it, it will destroy you.
Life is this. I like this.
Do you dream, Elliot? You scraping so hard like you ain't never asked yourself this before. I said, do you want to be here right now?
Dang.
And I don't mean like here. Like, I mean here in a cosmic sense, bro. Like, existence could be beautiful or it could be ugly. But that's on you.
That's facts.
How do I know which one's for me?
Dream.
You gotta dream, bro.
You gotta find out the future you're fighting for. Sometimes you gotta close your eyes and really envision that shit, bro.
Sometimes I ain't gonna lie too. Like when you go through life, sometimes you gotta sit back and relax, like really think. Like, is this really what I want to do? Like, will I be okay with doing what I'm doing right now in 5, 6 years, man? You feel me? That's why I feel like when people ask you like what you're doing in 5 years, that's the most important thing to know. Because if whatever you're wanting to do in 5 years, you're not doing now, you might as well throw it out the window, bro. And just get used to what you're doing now. Feel me? So it's what you make it though, man.
If you like it, then it's beautiful. If you don't, then you might as well fade the fuck out right now.
Nice.
Interesting fellow, your friend.
Well, it won't take much of your time.
Parker, now I remember you. You're Connor's student. Tells me you're brilliant. He also tells me you're lazy.
I'm trying to do better.
Well, being brilliant's not enough, young man. You have to work hard. Intelligence is not a privilege, it's a gift.
It's a lot
and you use it for the good of mankind.
A wise man once told me there's only one rule in this world. A small question that drives all success. The more a man invests in that question, the more powerful that man will become.
Where's that guy?
Can you guess what that question is, Mr. Green?
What was it?
What's in it
for me?
For
okay.
me?
Okay, then. That's hard. That's the perfect way to end it right there. What's in it for you, y'all? Always remember that when y'all, for me going through this life, what are you gaining out of where you're at right now, man? Let's just perfect. Thank you for saying, thank you for allowing us to see these messages to these movies. So as be able to see it more in life, even in general, whether you put it in movies, shows, video games, and so as be able to just know that you got us through life, everybody's struggling in any way they are, be there for them, take care of them, watch over them. So as be able to make good decisions throughout this life. Always think about, where we're at, and that's what we want to be doing for the next couple of years of our life. And so to be able to end this life, spreading the gospel, just happy in general. But so just have a good day. You'll continue to chase our dreams no matter what it is, and just never allow adversity or people's opinions to get to us. And just continue to have a good rest of our day, and know you want the best for us in our future. You want the best in store for us. And that's just change any time. So I'm really glad you. I'll let you, man. Show y'all more videos tomorrow.